We finally bought our own van, but it nearly cost us everything.
Bardenas Reales. This is one of the stops on our journey, and it's this really awesome desert type thing where you get all of these formations that must have happened over many years because all the water, it used to be a desert, it used to be full of water. You can kind of see where the water would go, and you get these really awesome little like plateaus. What do you think?
It's unbelievable, amazing.
Did actually just have the drone out, and the park guards came up and said, it wasn't the police, but they said, if put that away, that's a 40,000 euro fine for flying a drone in 2026. Like, I get it. I get it sometimes that they're loud and a bit obnoxious, but you know, it's a pretty beautiful place and the air is the best way to see it. So it's just annoying that that's the case. We'll see. We got away with a warning, but I'm always so cautious with the drone, and even then we get stopped.
With our financial future currently intact, we decided to continue on the 7 hours remaining to get to Asturias before, on the way, disaster struck again.
We've got a bit of a problem. There's a check engine light. Now, I'm no mechanic, but that's not a good light. That's not a good light. We just stopped at a nice friendly mechanic who didn't have a diagnostic tool. I thought that was the basic thing that all mechanics have, but apparently not. So now we're going to go to another mechanic 29 minutes away, and hopefully it's just maybe a bit of dodgy fuel, but we really don't want this to be the end of our little trip because we have to do some big repair. So let's keep going and see what happens.
We were worried, but then the light the next day turned off. It was a summer miracle. Finally, at the end of the day, we made it to Candas, and it was time to party. Now, first up, we had our sardine dinner. There is the whole town festival is about sardines, so we had to eat some sardines with some good company.
Aquí estamos en una comida de peña. Esto se llama una comida familiar. ¿Cómo te lo estás pasando?
Súper, súper bien. Me encantan las sardinas.
Sí. Pues aquí hay más sidra y vamos a tomar.
Now, in Spain, they have this culture of doing fiestas del pueblo. All these little small towns, they have these massive parties organized by the ayuntamiento, the local council. It's something that England just doesn't have, but here it's like a staple every year. It's massive, and they really, really go to town for it. It's safe to say there were some sore heads the next morning, but fortunately for the youth of the town who might have spent a bit too much money on the beverages, there is this thing called La Cucaña. It's a way in Spain for the youth to make some money, 100 euros, and for everyone else to get to watch basically total wipeout. So they get a long stick, they cover it in oil and grease so that it's really slippery, and then they stick an olive branch at the end. If you manage to grab that olive branch, you get 100 euros. Simple as that. No strings attached. Taxman never finds out because it's in cash, so that's great. And here you can see that it's not all so easy. I actually did this in 2017, so that was what, nearly 10 years ago now, 9 years ago. And you can see in the description the link to the video, but here are some tips of your paleness running along the stick. and not getting €100, but injuring myself.
Peter, todo tuyo.
And now we get to the big moment, one of the main reasons we're going at this time of year. It's called the Rally de la Sidra. It's just this incredible party, and I think everyone should do it once in their life. Go to Candás, it's a tiny little pueblo, do the Rally de la Sidra. It's beginning of August every year.
So we're now walking to the start of the Rally de la Sidra, which is where we're going to drink lots of cider and get quite leery.
This is our group's trolley where we're going to put everything.
Porque andaba el carrito y ya empieza el ritual. Vas tomando por las calles sin dejar de caminar. Cuatro paradas te
Well, we're walking now. We're pushing the trolley, so we're going to go to the next stop. That was Emilio licking my head. Right, we're at the segunda parada. How are you doing?
Very good. I'm very drunk.
Are you drunk? We can't say that, otherwise we'll get demonetized from all the money we're going to make. We're at the fourth and final stop. How are you doing?
I'm surviving, so I'm doing well.
Well, our van is just next door, so if we need to go back at any point we can, but it looks like it's going well.
We're gonna go to Vice. I don't know how you call this.
They're called bumper cars or
Bumper cars. Okay.
con la vista de cristal. Suena el vaso, suena el grito. Va temblando el callejón y entre un trago y otro trago se te rompe la razón. Dale, dale, que hoy no hay freno, que la noche va a empezar. Voy yo preñado en la mano y la risa sin parar. Rally de sidra, rally de sidra, una botella en cada parada y el mundo dando vueltas ya. Rally de sidra, rally de sidra, con bollo preñado en la boca y acabas muy ciego al final. Cuando llegas a la última, ya no sabes ni cantar, pero juras con el alma.
So we're reaching the end of the rally.
Hello, everyone.
What did you think?
It was amazing. It was a good experience, and I really enjoyed the fact that people who keep this tradition every year of celebrating all together. I recommend everyone to come to Candas and do it.
Enough said. It was a fantastic night. Now, we did do some cultural things other than just getting Larry with all my old mates. Before we go to see the greatest thing I have ever seen in my life, the eclipse, without a doubt, the best thing.
Hey, where are we?
I really don't know. In Sessions.
Shanes, Ruta de Shanes. It's called. You walk through the mountains, along these paths where death is imminent.
Salgo con el sol, mochila y pan, por la curva gris del puerto al mar. Huele a hierba y sal, bajo el temporal. Tu nombre en el mapa me hace girar. Y si pierdo el rumbo tú me vas a ver, entre la niebla volviendo otra vez. Explorando rutas asturianas, con la lluvia en la cara. Explorando rutas
So this is
asturianas,
Asturias, as you can see.
y tu
Maybe.
voz me llama. Explorando rutas
And so yeah, this is Saturday now, so we're going to be walking about, and tomorrow we leave Candas, my dear town of my youth, and we start heading towards Barcelona via the eclipse. Let's see, hopefully we don't end up somewhere where it's cloudy. That would really put a spanner in the works.
Now, on the way to go where we were going to see the eclipse, we got to stop by my auntie and my cousin's beautiful house they have up on the mountain near Infiesto. Here you can see it, and there's this lovely little town right next door which we went to visit. Here we are in Espinareu, which is a lovely little town.
Explorando rutas asturianas y tu voz me llama. Explorando rutas asturianas.
Friend here. Finn. This is your interview for the channel. Yeah? You don't want to be on camera? Yeah, would rather be in the driver's seat, little Finn.
And then we made the last little journey, and you can see how gorgeous the route was through Asturias. We made it to where we were going to see the eclipse, Carrión de los Condes. Now, we really struggled with this name at the beginning, but we stayed there for a few days, and I'm just going to let the footage speak for itself, because this honestly was unbelievable.
We're getting ready for the eclipse, so we're going to be heading out into the local fields, and we want to find a spot where there's no one. We're going to set up our little camping mat and drink some beer and watch the eclipse. That's the plan. Let's see how it goes. You excited?
Yes, let's go.
So we think we found a spot. We're in the middle of some fields. There's absolutely no one, and there's some hay bales over there, and maybe we can hide behind those up until the sun starts doing fun stuff, so that we don't roast, and then we will see some cool stuff. Oh yeah, nice and cool. Gonna get the mat out, and we should be good. And we are set up. We're ready. You hot?
Yeah, very hot.
It's quite hot, but we've got a little corner of paradise here. So now we've got some of the finest beer to have. And look, it's por compartir, which is what we're doing. It has begun. We can see the moon starting to cover the edge of the sun, which is actually just awesome, the fact that this is happening. You can only see it through these glasses though. And I'm very safe, as you know. So safety first. Ooh, there it is. Can you see anything yet? Oh, look. There you go. There's the lens flare. You can see it better in the lens flare than you can in the actual sun. Maybe this. Unbelievable. I think that was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Seeing the sun covered up and this ring around it, and everything goes dark even though the sun is up in the sky. You know, one side effect is that suddenly there were about 1 million mosquitoes. They knew that it was their moment. Now the sun's coming out again and they've all gone. I hope they've been fried in the air, but I think they've just gone back to bed until a bit later. So we're gonna head back, have a glass of wine, and get some sleep. That was good. What do you think?
Amazing, guys. And if you had the opportunity, go.
There's one next year in August again, but it's in the south of Spain, so it's going to be a bit warm. Could be worth it, I reckon.
So thanks for watching. Now, honestly, at the beginning when we got the van, I was a bit worried that it cost us 15.5 grand. It's a lot of money, and I didn't know if that was going to be a mistake at the time. But given the experience we've just had, the 2 weeks that we've just had, and the amount it cost us, I think the whole 2 weeks probably cost us like 400-500 euros split, all in, you know, with all the costs and everything we did. And that is absolutely, today's day and age, that's not doable any other way. To have the incredible time we had for the cost we had, unbelievable. So yeah, you know what? I love fans and I recommend it to anyone. I'll see you in the next one.